Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today marks a very big milestone for First Listen Media. We are hitting 100 episodes, and who better than to have our friend Nick Nittoli as our guest for episode 100? Thank you so much for being here, dude.
Thanks for having me, brother. Always a pleasure, man.
Dude, this is like what, our fourth episode together. I love it. It's always fun having you around on the show. It's like, yes, get to work with him again.
Always fun to be here, brother.
Thank you. Let's get started with the new song "Freedom Convoy." Tell me a bit about that.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just trying to do my part. I found out what was happening in Canada. I was really affected by it, as were so many other people. And for me, like, I see, the fact that this is happening in Canada, it's connected to America. It's only a matter of time until this is happening here. So I wanted to do a song about it. I'm obviously anti-vaccine and anti, any sort of, government control. So it was kind of easy to come up with lyrics and a melody for that because that's in my heart and soul. So that's the inspiration for that one.
Is that also what inspired Canadian Convoy?
Yeah. So I did the Canadian Convoy first, and that was like more directed towards Canada. I was talking about Justin Trudeau and how I didn't think any of this was fair for Canada. And then I got word and I got wind of the fact that they were driving through America and that there was going to be an American convoy. So I just kind of extended it, and kind of Freedom Convoy is just more universal. It's for anybody. It's not directly about Canada. Canadian Convoy is directly towards the Canadian situation.
Yeah, I've heard about that myself, and I'm glad you tackled that with your song, honestly.
It's crazy, man. They're basically, they're taking away jobs. They're taking away credit cards of people that are refusing to get vaccinated. So these people just decided to, stop delivering foods, services, and goods, and said, basically, you need us. So don't treat us like we're indispensable. And so all these, convoys and all these trucks are lined up and blocking the streets and stuff to protest the mandate, protest the vaccine, which I think is awesome. So
yeah,
I supported them.
Tell me about the song "Prayer" because I was hooked on that one. Honestly, I can't say that I'm hooked on like almost all of your songs. There has not been one I haven't listened to more than 10 times already.
Awesome, man. Yeah, so that one, I've been feeling like it's time for me to really let people know like where I stand as far as like my faith, my belief system, etc. And, I've obviously delved into everything: black magic, witchcraft, Satanism, you name it, dude. I've been there. But at the end of it, I think it's all based on my faith. I know that there is something greater out there. And that greater something is God. So I feel like I look back at my catalog and I was like, there's not that much God in this. Talk a lot about the devil, talk a lot about, selling your soul and all that stuff, but there's not enough God in this catalog. So for me, I was like, let's do a song that just really lets people know, where I'm at.
Yeah, and I get that entirely. And what you mentioned earlier about the Satan stuff and God, is that like I saw a lot of that visual, like, how do I put it? Just the visuals within Freedom Convoy. I saw that, like the devil and all that stuff. Like the art was amazing for that, but I totally feel where you're coming from.
Yeah, I mean, it's mark of the beast for me. At the end of the day, the whole vaccination thing is like, it's the mark of the beast. This is the beginning of the end. If you really go back into biblical times, like you're going to see that this one system and one currency and all that is all promoting something that's an evil. So for me, I was like, let's have some devil makeup and let's really go all out with the symbolism to scare people, but to also enlighten them a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, fear can lead to a lot of enlightenment if you look at it from a certain point of view.
Sure.
So totally. I definitely do get that. Now let's talk about that thing on what was it, BBC?
Yeah, so this is my second time being on the BBC. They contacted me to go to an event called the Patriot Double Down in Las Vegas, which is a bunch of Q supporters and Q followers, and just basically patriots, people that love this country and are willing to get out and show it and be loud and proud. So that was fun. I got to go to that and hang out with a bunch of people, like-minded individuals, Americans, patriots, and then they broadcasted my ass to 11 million people on BBC. So it's been great, man. I got a huge following out of it. There's been a lot of people on my Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. So it's great promotion. I'm happy about it.
Honestly, that does help a lot with promotion, and it helps you grow as an artist, which is basically like a big goal for you.
Yeah, it's been beautiful.
Dude, that's fucking amazing, man. I can only imagine like
Yeah,
how
it's a
fast the
while.
number. I can imagine how fast the numbers rose in just like the hour alone.
Literally, the moment it got broadcasted, dude, like everything was up 200%, and I was just like, "Whoa!" It was like overnight.
Nice, nice. That's great. And honestly, the whole thing with I saw a bit in the video about the White House incident. Not White House incident. With the shaman and all that. I forgot where that happened.
Yeah, that was at the Capitol.
Capitol, my bad.
Yeah, Capitol riot.
Yeah, that was insane.
That was insane. That
But
guy is just, I mean, he's a character at this point.
oh,
I
definitely.
mean, you've seen him all dressed up and shit. I'm like, this guy needs to be a fucking cartoon, dude. We need to have a cartoon series of this guy, man.
Shaman brought to you by Cartoon Network.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, I'd pay to watch that.
All day.
What was this one song? I can't pronounce it. Fuka. I cannot pronounce that one.
So the song is called "Fuck Kamala," as in Kamala Harris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's featuring this really cool artist named Kill Will. He's actually a friend of mine. His name is Will Champlin. Amazing songwriter, amazing voice, amazing talent, amazing rapper. And we were in like contact months, like years and years before any of like the Trump stuff broke or any of this political stuff really broke. And we were talking about working together. It just never happened because of schedules. And then I hit him up like 6 months ago and I was like, dude, let's work together. And he's like, dude, I'm like full blown. And I'm like, we're like totally like-minded right now. And it was just the universe connecting us. So we came together on this song called Fuck Kamala. And it's really just about saying that we're not really down with this establishment, dude. We're not down with Brandon Biden and we're not down with Kamala Harris. So that's really what the song is talking about.
So I'm kind of the same way. This presidency has really thrown me off my guard because, like, can we stop having fossils run this country, please?
Thank you.
We need people who are younger, like not too young, but young enough to have like the right mentality.
I don't, it's like age is one thing, but I really think it's more about like life, like blood. Like, are you like active? Are you conscious? Like, are you cognitive? Because when I see Joe Biden talk, I'm like, man, get out the wheelchair, like check him into a nursing home. Somebody get the fucking Depends. He's about to shit his pants. He just doesn't seem, like there's a lot of vitality there.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't the way he was back during the Obama administration.
Oh
That's for sure.
Different person.
Entirely. It's really sad, really.
Dude, what band is this?
Oh, the one I'm wearing?
Yeah.
Sun Singer, really good group. I actually got to meet them a little while ago at a show, and they're under the label I work with, DI Records.
Dope.
Yep. Great group of people. I love their music.
Sweet. Dude, send me a link.
I will definitely send you some stuff over. Like,
yeah.
You're the first person who's actually asked me what this was on this, like when I've been doing this, because I've been wearing this shirt quite a bit. Because I want to help them out too, because their music is like some of my go-to music when I need to calm down.
Awesome.
So I'm always trying to like wear this to support them in my videos.
Promote. Yeah, I like the artwork. That's why I asked.
It's all hand drawn by a fan of theirs.
Oh wow.
They hired the fan and she does all of their artwork and a lot of it's hand drawn. It's all beautiful.
That's fire.
Yep. And they're actually releasing a new single this month, so I'm really excited for that.
Sweet deal.
Yep. They're actually a state over from me too, so they're really close. They're up in Massachusetts.
You've seen them live a few times?
I saw them live once because they came down here for a show back in November.
Okay.
And I got to hang out with them. It was so much fun.
Sweet deal.
But you can't see it behind me, but I got some of their artwork framed on my wall.
Dope, dude. The artist has got to be happy about that.
Dude, I can't wait to see what they release next. Like, I'm just so excited because they're still new. They're still starting. So there's just so much potential with them. And that's true about all the artists I have on here. There's so much potential just waiting to be explored.
Totes.
But yeah, speaking of your stuff, I keep listening to Original again and again. And I know that's one of your older stuff, but I can't get it out of my mind. It's so good.
When I get the streams report for that song every month, I'm like, half of this has to be Zach.
Yeah, I mean, there was one day I was just chilling out and I forgot I had it on. So it was on like a 12-hour fucking loop.
It's a calming record, man. I put it on sometimes just to chill out and feel vibes.
Oh, it is, and I love it. Like it's just that one song. It's that one song that's not metal I can vibe to.
Right on.
Because everything else, my family,
Thank you.
I'm just playing some new stuff, and they hear opera, they go, okay, okay, and this is part of a metal song. It just goes right in, and they go, what the fuck are you listening to? I'm like, it's calming. It's great.
Calming. That's great, man.
It's hysterical as hell. I'm over here just blasting my speakers with some metal and death, and they're like, "How is this calming to you?" I'm like, "Oh, you'd be surprised."
You would be surprised, yeah. I actually
Uh,
got into System of a Down. I mean, like I've been into System of a Down
yes,
all my life, but I just pulled them back up. I was like, where did this fucking band go? Like Surge was one of my favorite vocalists of all time. The riffs, the mix, the master of those records were so tough, and they went so hard in the car. And I was just like, dude, this band should be like still huge today. Like they should be as big as Cardi B and one of these. You know what I mean?
I
Like
know, right?
it's ridiculous, dude.
That's how I
I watched.
feel.
They got in like a fight basically. So like the lead guitarist was like writing some of the songs. I think he wrote most or all the songs, and him and Serge got into like a beef, and then they've broken up but come back together for like tours. It's whack as fuck, man. I'm
Yeah,
sad about
I've
it.
heard about that. I hope they do come back to make music again.
They have
I
to.
know, I know, Mudvayne is.
Oh, right on.
Yep, I heard about that recently. They came back because of the pandemic. And then you got Korn, always fucking god tier band right there, releasing a lot of stuff.
Right, right.
I
I
want to
know
see them.
Limp is back. Limp Bizkit's doing some shit.
I heard about that. I gotta look
Yeah,
into that. I'm excited.
not bad. It's not bad.
That's the stuff I grew up with, like early
Same,
2000s.
same.
Dude,
Significant Other, fucking chocolate starfish in the hot dog flavored water,
yes.
man. Come on, dude.
I was just listening to that song yesterday, actually.
He inspired me, man. Fred Durst was a huge inspiration. Keep rolling, 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 roll. Come on.
Yes.
I loved it.
I'll be getting
It was the
inspired
licks. It was the
myself. Like,
guitar licks.
exactly.
Without those guitar licks, man, like, you know, I hate to say this, but anybody could have gotten over the Limp Bizkit music and sang over it, and it would have been great. Because the guitar licks were fucking money. They were all hits by themselves.
They were.
You know?
Speaking of guitar, I'm going to be learning soon myself.
I was
So
going to
I'm
ask
really
you about
excited.
that, man. Did you, because you were getting into it last time we talked.
Yep, my songwriting, I'm still going with it.
Oh, right on,
And
brother.
a band I worked with decided to surprise me with something because I helped them get signed onto a label.
Oh, sweet.
They're
Dude.
sending me over a 6-string electric, and I'm like, wait, what? I lost
Yeah.
my mind.
That's the universe right there, brother.
I know. I'm
Congratulations,
like,
man. That's
and
awesome.
and the job's starting soon, so I'm gonna use that to get an amp so I can start like learning. Because
Sweet deal.
if I can bring my lyrics to life, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing
Yeah,
it.
of course, man.
Like
Well,
I know I can't sing because my lungs, but I can definitely play an instrument. So
well,
I can just write.
in your genre, dude, you could fucking scream out your feelings, and you never know what kind of fire you
Exactly.
might catch. Do you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, dude. Like, I know that writing the lyrics is therapeutic to you, but like strumming a guitar and singing or screaming your lyrics is going to be extremely therapeutic. So
Oh, I look forward to it. I'm like,
speaking from experience, bro. Like that's how I got all my shit out.
dude, I'm just happy I'm finally gonna be able to do it.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I was just
Yeah.
given this message of recently too. I'm like, I'm just in a doctor's appointment waiting for the doctor to come in. I get a text, I lose my shit. Cause he sends me a picture. He goes, he sent me a video, he goes, how does it sound? I'm like, it sounds nice. He goes, great, it's yours. I'm like, wait a minute, what? And that's how it
awesome.
started.
That's
'Cause
awesome.
I'm over here like, I don't know how to process this.
Seriously.
But yeah, I've been a fan of them for a long time too. Before I even started this up, I've been a fan of them. So
That's
it's like,
awesome.
so yeah, they're actually from Canada, since we were mentioning Canada
They're
earlier.
from Canada, right on.
Yep. The band is called Vinyl Hero. They have some really good stuff.
I like the name.
Yep. I'll send some links over.
That's sweet. Yeah, right on.
Yep. They are one of my they're on my like top 10 list of favorite bands. So
Yeah, big words.
yep.
Big words.
I'm just so stoked about that still. Like my mind is just trying to process all that.
I bet. Sometimes when the universe hits us with something, it's in such great abundance that we can't even understand it. It's like, wait, what? Like, I was just trying to help this band out, and now you guys are going to help me with what I was seeking for in my path right now. Like, it's in abundance sometimes, man.
It really
Just
is.
like I was talking about with this rapper, Kill Will. My buddy Will Champlin. I was just shocked. I was like, we haven't spoke in at least 3 or 4 years, and here you are. You're doing MAGA music. You're doing stuff about Trump, and we're aligned in the exact same path. It was the universe, man, in abundance. It's beautiful.
honestly, the whole abundance part, I get those vibes every time I listen to music because there's so much diversity in your stuff. Like original, jealousy, freedom, convoy. Like there's always a different vibe with each song you release,
Totally.
which is
And
why I love it.
at the end of the day, like I know the whole world is not listening to my music, but I really want to give everybody a chance. I never want there to be a punk rock kid who's like, no, I don't listen to Nick Nittoli. I never want there to be a screamo, emo, metalcore fan who's like, no, I don't fuck with that. I always want to be able to pull something up, even if I meet you in person and I'm like, wait, what's your favorite genre? And I can just go to my catalog and find something that's for you. I just want to be as universal as possible.
That is why I have so much respect for you, to be honest, because you're always trying to get diversified, make sure there's something for everyone.
For sure. There's a lot of souls to touch out there, and not everybody's going to listen to hip hop or pop or metal or, whatever it is.
Exactly.
So I got to try everything. You know what I mean?
And it's been working because look at me, like I used to never get into hip hop or rap because the new generation of like famous artists kind of got me out of it because I'm more of an early 2000s kind of dude.
Sure.
But when you reached out to me and sent me your stuff, I'm like, oh, fucking mind blown. My mind was blown. And I'm glad you did find me because that started this awesome friendship.
Dude, likewise. Back to the universe and all of its, crazy capabilities. We obviously met, we kind of grooved, became friends. It's, this relationship for me is more than just hopping on and doing interviews. We talk outside of here. And so it's like the universe is letting you know something. You know what I mean? It's always building this path for you that I believe is predetermined, but you still have free will. I still had to reach out to you, but that was there for me. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. In abundance, man.
The universe has a good way of doing that.
Big time.
Even I can agree on that. I love it.
Big time.
You never know what you're gonna find unless you reach out.
Totally.
Hell, I never knew I was getting myself into when I did this, and now here I am, episode 100.
There you go.
Holy crap.
Episode honestly, 100. That's crazy, man.
Dude, I'm still trying to like I said, I know I use that term too much, but it's like I never thought I'd get here.
It's accurate, yeah, sure.
And now I'm doing radio broadcasts with another guy who does the interviews. Like he and I met through the label, and we do monthly broadcasts. We started back in October. Here we are up in March.
Where are you like broadcasting from?
We do. I push everything on Anchor, so it goes from Anchor to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. It's kind of like it's like where the interviews go, but it's a different channel.
Oh, okay, right on.
It's still for system media, but it's FM. I have two. I have AM for the interviews and FM for the radio, just to separate them.
Yeah. You're fucking doing it, dude. I'm so proud of you for having to hear that, dude.
Thank you.
Fucking FM now? Who are you, dude? Do you have time for me or no?
Yes, I do. Funny thing is, actually, cool thing. A lot of bands send in signatures for us to play before their songs now, which is so much fun. So I announced
what?
Like they send in like, hi, we're this band you're listening to, and then station name.
Dude. Yeah, I'd love to do that if you need one from me anytime.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely let you know.
For sure.
We'll probably organize that after this is done, actually.
Right on,
yeah, basically what I do is I play that right before their song goes into the song. It just transitions so nicely. And me and my friend have a blast doing this because we like to get guests into every so often when we can, and we just mess around.
Right on.
Hell, in December we had a friend in. We were talking about favorite Christmas movies. One of us brought up Polar Express, and I'm like, hey, it's one of the best movies of all time. You got Tom Hanks, Tokyo drifting a train.
Dude. That's crazy that you mentioned that movie because I was literally thinking about that movie maybe 2 hours before you called me. I was thinking about the polar bear, and when I saw it in theaters with an ex-girlfriend of mine, and I don't even know why I was thinking about this fucking movie, but I was thinking about it today. So that's wild that you said it to me. I just
that's great
it for Christmas.
That's great.
But yeah, dude, fucking Tom Hanks on a train, dude. And that little boy and the fucking huge Santa sack, like the imagery of that movie just brings me right to Christmas, man.
It does. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. And you got the hot chocolate scene. I always got to make a cup for that, even at 24.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man, but yeah, like a lot has changed from 1 to 100, and I can tell you've been grinding into all your new songs. Like we've both been putting in the grind.
Big time. It's good to stay busy, man.
I can't wait to see what happens in like 2 years from now.
I was just about to say, I was like, you got an FM now. I'm like, you're going to be fucking on MTV doing Total Request Live, the new version 2024 when next time I talk to you.
Dude, I mean, I'm just like, It's just a good thought because honestly, I never saw myself doing this, and now here I am doing this like all the time, and I love it.
Yeah, man. I mean, experience is everything. Sometimes the things that we never thought we could do after a year of doing it, we're training somebody. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So it's just about getting up and doing it, even if it seems like it's something that you shouldn't or couldn't or wouldn't have been doing. Fucking hey, man. Now you got a couple of years experience at it. You're a lot better off than the person who's starting on day one. Do see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
experience is everything, dude.
Honestly, yeah. And it's been like, how do I put this? It's been a cycle because I had no idea how to make music, and bands I'm working with are giving me tips now. So it's just like that cycle of love is just continuing right there.
Totally.
I'm helping someone out who's helping me out, and it's just like keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, man. And when you help people selflessly and you really have no, ulterior motive or intention, and you're not expecting something back right away, the universe sees that. You know what I mean? God or whatever you want to call it sees that and puts something beautiful on your path. I'm speaking from complete experience, everything that I've been blessed with. I'm like, oh, that's because I helped so and so and I didn't ask for anything. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's give and take.
And I experienced that recently, so I can completely agree. Like, I just want to help artists get their name out there. And now I'm working with bands who I've been huge fans of, and I'm getting
Oh,
advice from people who I've wanted to work with. And now they're giving me tips on how to start up my own stuff. And I'm
totally.
getting a bloody guitar. I'm like, what the shit? I love it. Like, I'm forever grateful to that band. I just didn't expect
Sure.
it.
Sure. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, you put that energy out and then it comes full circle right back at you. You know what I mean? So I remember talking to you like the first time we talked, and you were just speaking about how you just wanted to keep doing this and you're in a groove right now where it's like, you're going to keep doing this. You're moving up. You got an FM, this, that, and the third. So it's like, now you're getting more confidence at it, and that's going to bring you even more opportunities because now you're really seeing with your third eye all the possibilities and capabilities of your work, man, and your talent. It's beautiful.
Thank you. That means a lot. That
Truth.
hits me where I live.
I keep it real, baby. You know me.
Yes, I do. You keep it real just like your music does, and
That's
it's
right.
so fucking good. I know I'm cursing a
Good,
bit,
man.
but I don't care. It's episode 100. Screw it.
Yeah, your channel, man. Do what you want.
But
Do what
yeah,
you
like
want.
you keep it real as hell, and I love that. I
Yeah,
see that
man.
in all of
Well,
your music, and I get that just by talking to you.
I came to a place, man, where I was, lying to people to make them feel good and saying stuff that wasn't genuine. And I didn't see that help them. I saw that hurt them. And even in my music, if you listen back to like the beginning of it, I'm talking a lot about, money and stuff and bitches and stuff that, was part of my life, but it wasn't my full life. And the moment I stepped into truth and was just like, let's just be honest with people, our music, let's just be as honest as we can. The universe really opened up for me. So it's my recommendation. It's my advice. It's like, be honest with people, even if it hurts them sometimes. You don't have to be brutally honest. There's a saying, don't use the truth as a sword. So, and I love that because what it means is don't chop somebody's head off with the truth. Don't be like, you're this, you're that, you know what I mean? But you could tell them what you're trying to tell them honestly without, killing them with the truth, basically.
Yeah, and that just helps them grow.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. And you're better for it and they're better for it.
Exactly. The motivation and the kindness, it bounces off each other, and it just adds and helps each person grow to their own potential.
Absolutely.
Like, we're both prime examples of that.
Big time. And I mean, at the end of the day, truth is light. You know what I mean? Fear is darkness, lying and being and cheating. That's all, that's the devil's land. You know what I mean? If you're in truth, you're living your life in truth, you're living your life in light. And so who wouldn't want to be doing that?
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself, dude. I'm just so happy we're able to do this today.
Vice versa, man.
I still love the delay. Like, your computer charger got messed up, and all of our like internet just went down for the
That
whole
was
day.
so strange, wasn't it?
Yep,
I was thinking about this the other
coincidental.
day.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they were replacing all of the wiring to upgrade the service for the whole street, and literally everything went down 5 minutes before our meeting was supposed to start.
Look, I have the charger right here. Fucking broke.
Wow! Holy crap!
I don't even know how it happened, dude. It has like the thing that goes on. It's right over there. It just it just stopped, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't do anything."
Oh my goodness! Wow.
But again, dude, the universe just telling us that wasn't our day. That's how I look at those things when they happen.
And then I got that good news shortly after about the band I was working with, and it's like, oh wow, everything's aligning.
Exactly, dude. Everything happens for a reason, man. No coincidence, brother. None.
You're right about that as always, my friend.
Yeah. Facts.
This has been so much fun. Like, I don't want to end it, but it's like, what else is there to really talk about? Like, we got all the juicy stuff in. Oh, goodness. I love these, though. I love talking with you because, like, I'm talking to an old friend.
Likewise, brother. Likewise. Anytime, dude. Anytime. We'll jump on and we'll fucking update each other. I can't wait to find out, what you're going to be doing. Like I said, in literally a couple of months from now. It sounds like you're going up and you're working hard, dude. And the universe is appreciating that and opening up that path, even more. So I'll be looking out for some surprises in the next couple of months, man. I feel some good energy coming from you.
And I see a lot of good songs coming out from you too soon. I'm so pumped to see what's next. And also, next time I come to Santa Monica, I am definitely going to hit you up.
Dude, one of my biggest regrets, I feel so bad about that, but I got fucking busy with work and I couldn't come out. But next time you come, you have my guarantee, wherever you are in California, I will come to you.
I appreciate that. And no worries. Stuff happens. I totally get it.
Absolutely, brother.
I'm actually planning a trip with some friends since we're all finding jobs now, and we're gonna probably save up for enough for like a week to go down there. When that happens, I'll definitely hit you up.
For sure, brother.
Dude, because it's like I would love to actually like meet you in person, and we got to do that.
Samesies. I want to show you around Hollywood a little bit too, man.
I want to go back to Hollywood so badly. I loved it when I went.
Check out my neck of the woods a little bit.
Yeah, my friend, he's a big Muhammad Ali fan. I'm like, I can't find a star. As we're going to the tour bus, I turn around, I'm like, oh, found it. I just hauled ass over there, took a picture, ran to the bus, and just sent it to him.
That's awesome.
Literally, as I was texting him, I said, sorry, I couldn't find it, man. I turn around as I'm leaving. I go, oh, there it is. I just run over, take it. I text him in all caps, never mind. And I just sent him the image.
He was amazing, man. I love the fact that Muhammad Ali did almost more talking than he did fighting. I mean, he just talked shit about every opponent that he fought. He was like, motherfucker can't, I pity the fool. Like, he's just like,
hey, man, he was too fast.
Yeah. He was like, there's nobody who's going to beat me before the match. I think he was like getting in the heads of his opponents because he would talk so much trash and then he'd get in the ring and he won every fight. It's like, there's some mental part of that, man, where he knew.
Either way, the dude was a genius.
Big time.
This has been one of my best evenings ever, dude. Thank you so much again for being on my show.
Thanks so much for reaching out for me to be a part of the 100th episode. That's a huge honor, man. And I already know where you're going, but I will still wish you luck on your journey and all the positivity in the world, man. You deserve it, brother.
Thank you. And you do too. Like you're grinding out songs, you're making an impact, and I cannot wait to see what comes out in the next few months from your side as well.
Thank you so much, man. You know you're going to be the first to hear it. I'll send you a link before I even drop the shit.
I look forward to it, and I'll do the same for you.
I'll send you that email with jealousy right now.
And I will respond. I'll email some tracks over from Sun Singer and Vinyl Hero.
Yeah, I want to hear them.
All right. Take care, my brother.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon.